mi alonko wole be kerim bi même mayoral and chairmanship election olti tunnol kam min kada tunno woro wulolti gambia banko kam kabo janna kata fo santol to kata fo dingira ko tengol to na bo nyama government talents promotion GTTV ndal tamen na doron wolen ka mol fintindi kata dulal to min alonko candidate sol wala president o minister aning candidate sol min yalon ko wala yanta mol yanta carte fayla wolle kata ila carte fay dinkiral to kaje fintindi mole adin fanan al halo be nyamin carte fay dinkiral to ngalon ne ko a beta fintindi no la bari mel gena kumayata se kato ke pour ko fintindi wasabo kamala ngamol janjan dulal to dinkira ko tengol to kabring KMC kata fo West Coast region kata fo dinkira ko tengol to bi intel no be damen to ten wolem West Coast region ti dinkira to dami yalon ko aten Ahmad Gitteh independent candidate abe carte fayla wolto dinkira re ka fo me kiti tu ila upper basic school to pour ka mol hakilo bulandi do man ndoro kadon ko mo jamay long ning NPP la ya long NPP party le kono bari min nata ke conflict wala min nata ke walioti da mal tema fo alota fon ka ke independent candidate to doron se kataba ke doron do mandim fo to doron min kete la primary shoti mi alon ko ye kate fo min ken pour ka to mondiro ke mola mi alon ko wala be kala mo wala be lo NPP to ya la tani West Coast region tunno kanjang bitun kate fo nata ke baranata la man ni nyosa bola kate fo keta sidile kanyita ko men fota bari jite man song anala mo ko tengolo sabo kamala anata na murun kata même fon wolen ko carte fo na ni primary ske ni primary ske ni primary ske na kanyita be lola le bari fanam bring inata fo ko me amon fea anata fo ko fo kanyita bang amon kanye aba continuer al rom pour ka lo nyim place do pour ka je ko ase kanye no kake chairman o te brikama area council sabo kamala nyo sabo keta kambe ngo man na ke akola ateman song ko yakanyele hani wo anada continue pour que lokake independent candidate wote pour que contest bitum ani melenta contest la ateni sidi sirif cisse be wala kono min keta NPP la candidate woti membe kate fa la nyim brufut nyin tembo la brufut nema candidate ko tam fana je min keta yankuba dabote mem fana be carte fa kala ateni kafuta nyin tembo la bari bi Ahmad Gitteh nga kibaro men suto wolen ko 11 o'clock abe carte fa kala janne nyin tembo la bitum ñun ne multi min yalon ko sabanya nani sabanya fana bije min keta Ibrahim J Sanati wala noto alliance la candidate de mi alon ko o fana be nyin place kilim wala ñinin kam oto ni nga West Coast region jube nga jena ba fanan sotole mi alon fana me place wala ñini kan candidate tol siata bari mel tobo te kono baake mol kamel fo baake wala ñimmo nanoti mol kamel fo baake o sabo kamala be yankiti pour kana ate Ahmad Gitteh la carte fay ñaañing abe aba fay la ñamen go kola na fay fanan abe kuma ko men sotola public ye mole aso fanan janjam mol fe ñola mol salo wonya madron ko wala be kerim bi ñin tembola be ñin dinkramento ate ñin kiti min keta kiti tuti ila karamoto men bijang halal badi malen doron sirif konte kal hakilo bulan doron viewers, just to remind you again that today we will be ending the electoral cycle of 2021 which begins with the presidential election. From there we went to the parliamentary election and we did that one also, and just recently in Ramadan we did the councillorship election which was concluded in the Ramadan, and today we are going to end the electoral cycle of 2021 that begins in 2021 with the presidential election. And today we are in West Coast here, like you all know, Government Talents TV, GTTV, we distribute our reporters in different areas to bring you the live coverage or to bring you the coverage of different candidates that will be voting at their various respective voting centers. So for that being the case, we are here in Kitty 2 at the lower basic school, at the upper basic school rather, to bring you whatever is going to happen here. And also as we have been informed that Ahmad Gitteh, the independent candidate for West Coast Region chairmanship, will also be voting here at around 11 o'clock. Earlier on, the information we have was 10 o'clock, but now it has been shifted to 11 o'clock. So we are here to wait for Gite. And in the meantime, we will also go around and then ask for people how are they voting, and then their view about the election here in the Kitty 2 here at the upper basic school, and then how are they going to cope with the election day today. And from there, we will wait for Gite. After voting, we will also discuss with Gite and ask him some of his opinions and his take on today's very very important election that is happening here right now. And it is going to be the ending of the electoral cycle of 2021 with the 2021 election, where President Adama Barrow won with a landslide victory. And then from there, we went to the parliamentary election. Just recently, we concluded the councillorship election, and today we're going to end the chairmanship and the mayoral election, which is going to be concluded today also. So mbokk yi ñu ngi leen a jaajëfal bu baax a baax di leen wax ne rek Gambian Talents TV ngeen nekk di seetaan si jamono jii nii pour ñu remind leen rek ñu xamal leen ne tey nag moo nekk election day bi boo xamante ne electoral cycle bu dooroon si 2021 tey la war a jeex su soobee yàlla su nit ñi sànnee seen karta guddi bi ñu dem toog si kër bi déglu ñan ñoo gagné si different regions yi ñu déglu ko fii ba balaa élection suba su ko defee nag ñu mun a dégg from ay si kan moo gagné waaye nag ñun fu ñu nekk nii moo nekk Kitty 2 fi nga xamante ne foofu la Ahmad Gitteh war a sànni kartaam Ahmad Gitteh nag candidate la boo xamante ne ñëpp dañ fogoon ne NPP la moo taxawal waaye bu primaries bi hapunoon élection bi boo xamante ne dafa nekkoon controversial moom nangut ne dañ ko gagné nangut bi ko ak supporters sami nangut ne tamit élection bi dafa fair su ko defee nag loolu waral mu dem taxaw as independent candidate pour gagner place bi ni dem si Brikama area council pour nekk njiit bi moo tax mu taxaw as independent candidate ñu moo contestal nag ñu moo jongantel ñoo nekk Sidi Cissé ku taxawal NPP ñu am UDP seen candidate tamit kooku di Yankuba Dabo ñu amaat beneen candidate di Ibrahim J Sané kooku taxawal di APRC Noto Alliance seen groupe boobu noonu ñu am ñi ñoo nekk candidate yoo xamante ne seen tur yi nit ñi dañ dee wax seen tur yi bu baax a baax waaye candidate ci ëpp nañ lii Jenaba Bah tamit bokk na si moom tamit bugga naa taxaw pour gagner place bii nii waaye nag du nekk élection bi nga xamante ne nit ñi predict nañ ne du nekk loo xamante ne dina yomba in terms of voting parce que ku nekk si ñi mun na moo gagner si élection bii nii boo xamante ne moo nekk di xew tey nii kon nag ñu ngi sant nit ñi di leen gërëm baax a baax di leen wax ne rek ñu fexe génn ñëw sànni seen carte yi su ko defee ñu mun a dem toog si kër bi xaar ba élection bi su jeexee sànni carte bi su jeexee ñu taal seen rajo yi ñu am télé ñu taal seen télé yi seetaan wala déglu sànni carte bi nu mu fa demee ak ñu gagné pour ñu mun koo xam fii ba balaa éleg loolu nag liggéey boobu mu des si Independent Electoral Commission bi nga xamante ne ñoo war a continuer di def loolu fii ba balaa éleg kon nag du liggéey bu ndaw so suñ seetee environnement bi tamit fu mu ne nii ñu ngi seet different area waaye nag gisaaguñ election observers gisaaguñ kenn fii fu mu ne nii jamono jii nii xaw ma ndax dañ solu seen uniforme yi waaye liñ jot a gis fii gisaaguñ kenn so fu mu ne nii nit ñaa ngi ñëw di sànni karta di dem nit ñaa ngi ñëw di sànni karta di dem gëm nañ ne process bi mu ngi gaaw fii ba balaa probably 3 o'clock xëy na nit ñi duñ bëri noonu waaye tamit xam nañ ne am na ñu dee toog tamit si kër bi ba 3 o'clock wala delay time tuuti pour suñ ñëwee buñ am benn waste time pour ñëw sànni seen karta di leen remind rek ne Gite time bu ñu communiqué toon rek moo nekk 10 o'clock waaye nag ñu ngi jot a amaat beneen xibaar ne 11 o'clock la war a ñëw fii nii kon nag bu leen dem fenn dañoo fexe rek su sànnee kartaam tamit su sànnee ba pare mu waxtaan ak ñun ñu laajte ko lan mooy gis-gisam si bési tey bii nii boo xamante ne bés bu important la si moom ak si Gambian yi yëpp ndaxte décision la boo xamante ne tey décision bu rëy la te compétition bi tamit du compétition bu ndaw diggante ñoo xamante ne kenn ku nekk si ñoom mun na moo gagné pour dem si Brikama Area Council te Brikama Area Council suñu waxee nag council la bi nga xamante ne moo gën a rëy soo seetee voters yi soo seetee 100% soo seetee out of 136% karta moo dee jógee Brikama fii nii West Coast region kon nag West Coast du place bu ndaw dafa mel ni karta bu dee jógee West Coast moo ëppa yeneen tunna yëpp si biir dëkk bi fii ba si Upper River region North Bank region yëpp Brikama West Coast region moo gën a ëppale karta 36% kon nag loolu du lu ndaw te region bi tamit region la boo xamante ne region bu rëy la so décision boobu noonu dafa des si électorate si naka lañ gisee seen environnement bi naka lañ bugg a demee naka lañ soxlee développement tamit ak ndax dañ foog ne candidate yu fa nekk still now deserve nañ pour ñu jox leen chance loolu si électorate yi la des so fu mu ne nii lu ma def rek dama bàyyi Habsatu mu waxtaan ak suma mbokki poli rek du nekk lu gudda waaye nag li ma wax nii du xam naa ne du wax yëpp waaye dafa fexe rek indi fa yi nga xamante ne ñoo fa gën a am solo su ko defee ñu mun a waxtaan ak nit ñi ñu nekk di sànni seen carte tamit di dem ñu laajte leen lan mooy seen gis-gis ak yan jafe-jafe lañ nekk di am pour sànni seen carte si jamono jii nii Habsatu mun ngaa ñëw rek jarul nga lii Habsatu mun ngaa ñëw léegi nga li ma wax nii yëpp nga summarize a bit from there ñu try waxtaan ak nit ñi.
Assalamu alaikum bandiraɓe fulɓe mi salmini mon mo kala inde mum he yettode mun min ko minen Gambian Talent TV wonani mon ɗo hande ɗo wiite Kiti ɗo wonani men nder West Coast region min addana mon ko wonno élection o bo anduɗa an ko de ko woni chairman o hande min addanan mon fof ɗo he Gambian Talent TV.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Biton ni ngani bota min do ma fanne Kiti kono
Be Kiti fulakunda be Kiti fank ya matoy nto mu maliki saneleti
Malik ngajale ibulo felenting ing babala me mutama sirote kaja ko yekarte fayle bar filang ngi ninga fo yekarte fayle bang aning na tara ya fayle fo ye kolya ku soto jele ba
to nya ala nin kila kama man kolya ko sotoje mfuta dron ñune na kaytota ay na bero dinna ndata na carte fay kolya ko tije moro to nya diata la
yo so bitum silang ite bilungo yemu ila miro mo huneti bilungo to katun ko afele bi banko be mo bakate fayola itala jero mo huneti bilungo la ko
alhamdulillah rabbil alamin alama kayro sabatindi kila bahru moti bilungo la carte fayole mo nyinti ño sewole mo nyinti lafta na fenko sate o kono anim banko kan mimbe banko sambala nyato alama ya mako kila bahru moto mbe wolem na koti
so bitung ise muna soto no ka janjam mole la kuma kan labon wala mi alon ko be jube kan e tembola brim banko kan janne fo bantalem bang ye kuma kan soto mi alon bilun isa dino mola membe ko fo kairo la karola lem bang fo mola finto la lem bang membe wo nyama dron
hadama dingol mimbe banko kan mo me alon ko carte o be bulu nyanta finti lay kana carte fay nyantole moy la banko kan ka banko ka carte fay wala na be marolti wala ben na makoy la ala momin tamin wala be tambila ama momin tamir wo fna sabari ngadani ala nin kila kam wala na ko mala bawon
abarka bake
barka ba
assalamu alaikum
wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh
yo ngi konton andunga ngajere fele dun tay bina fintola inkbe bulo bala mem mutama seti comme ni me carte fay bawe ko leke bulo bala bar silang ke ñinen kadron fo ye carte fay le
ha nga carte fay la
bitum ye kolya ku soto jele ban carte fay to ban pour ka fay no ka pare ka findi
ila injinin karo kumata bake fam kole akuma soto carte fay man korda ko man kole aku soto je kadu ngulda na nyame nata ngatara mol kan du nyame ka funti wala nyam moman siya bare katale kana mol man siya nyokam so ni min nata do be ka waste time do ka dila be carte fayta man kole aku soto je
bitum ñinnin kansilo election o men tambita ten mol la finto ke tanya le momi nete nata na jang mol la alhalo siatal num fama sianum bake ibe ñoy ñadi le fu ñin dole gena teriata ba
ñin don ne tariata man fo be somanda ko nyam ba modol ka fo mbata ngam batu fo fa mo bebi ta somanda le ba mbata tan na time ta dol fon kata sate kono ka fo mole motije ni tata nyamen dore ka carte fay wala nyame seyna hatum botan ka fu nyoma dole fon ya nga wala fa nga alu wala le ta carte fay ni futata je do rantije ka fo nyame seyna wo nyam so wala na mol kata kana wala nyam
bidum bi lun ne men kumata banko be mu me kan do kutije fentije carte fay o dam malen ka fendi kata carte fay mil be jube kan yin tembola brin kambe kono la fu ban gambe bantala ban yimun kuma kan kumari ne sutuno me alon isa janjang ife nyola
namin soro ka fo banko mole anen dunia mol carte fay o nen manke 15 carte fay kumata surtout be nyimmin fankona ten bawo e kan namo min jwa kata dame min nyanta sile je ka o tombon o mo wajibol tite momo kan hakil ma be kan ni man ka nyamato fo hakilo be fate bala am wajibol ti kan yeta o mari tombon konte lafta nyinne ay sinne nan namo jodulato a murundin kan ka kenya yirwata nafati duniya ni alkiyama sa ye ko ntol ye koma fana dindingol min bije ntol bulata bata min kono baluwo bata min kono ana deto wolte wol mala gambia la yirwa nyim fana se kafu sa ka ba man sabu ka nyim be keno banni man sakundari ngol fana sotota mi ya lon ko e ke la fanna doku wo sentol fana ma ko entol do bal min be santot wala na carte fay nyin kumata baka
baraka bake
baraka baka kontanta baka ila nyinin karot alman solo sabu nyima alman ma bela nyon jama na kilani saybol hormo
bari fo tarobe na fo carte fay wala ko lata ban wala fo ko la kula soto pour ka fay yani
hani mambata kan tinga moto sana ka bana fo manduar baranga nga carte ngi jannati manu jana nga carte ngi jan yo sa moto ngi ka taba kana ja wole ntarandete
bidun nyin carte fay tambila même botono je kansilo la carte fay wani nyindo ye alhaloje nyaadile mo la finto la karola jang kado ngalo ne nyanta carte fay la janne mo la finto la karola anin ko la trianya ibe nyoy nyaadi
e ma nyodan kan ngi fana mamolji kabindu sana fo ngol fo ko mamolji ngi silo fana min ba nganta filtre carte fay banko di woni am banko di woni ela votas card ni carte fay do nguta bande barka binda nga jange nyama man kontane mo nganta filtre la carte fay
yo bitung ise mun kumale sutono bilu wala ba wolon ne men kumata birin banko be mu me kan santol to kombol kono mul manta do kula mo be sire bita carte fay wala bina pour kan na moy kan kula ro men bina kala fanan sina o fanan na moy anam lunnen do min kumata ite se be mun kuma kan ne suto min kumata fi bake pour ka fo moli
bilu de akuma batan tanya ko tabakel mo nganta filtre la carte fay puno sa nan na sama sotono la famille nan sa sotono
okay abarka bake
baraka
nge konto
ngejo
ito ndingani bota min to ma fanne kiti kono
antom al hasan tambedulate mbota kiti sate bakon kiti sate bakon
alasan bi lunde men kumata bake bare fonninkel mantra siare mbake jam fulonga menje election o men tambita men keta council election oti yakkarte faylano and bi na rajanne alhaalo be nyaadile ko la teriala ani molla fintola
alhamdulillah rabbil alamin komi nyinin ka romina fonninkel la fintinya kana carte fayola fondinkel finto nyi ngalon ne dol somanda juno dol natale yawa e murunta bar ngalon dol bije wol be lare ne folo ni wol kabatul tilo kandita ko si ka folo ko nin tata juna mbata rawne bije so wala tinda dol bukana juna bar ngalon nako janni ba fola 2 o'clock jamba busy la bakele because ni aje busy of mantar kerim bake ko science saune keta jam wala tinna mo jama maybe wata rawol to wala tinna nanyimba do fenge kan dol kan do man ten but inshallah ngalon ko janni wafla 2 o'clock jamba busy la bakel
ye kole aku soto leba pour que la carte fay
no kol ya kutije yana doron ye ranfo mantara fen busy yana doro e carte fay yeta it kachati jang mi ya fay dora ka fintila eta dol bije musol ya fay eta tabirola dol bite ye carte fay doro eta e kata wulo kono dol bije carte fay fele tata sandulato so kole akuti jandal ya kole
ye mon kuma kan nesudo kuma kan labango pour ka janjang funding kel fe bi election lungona
amma nyin carte fay wa kumata bakele akummayata bakele so fondinkele be dawo da gambia dula nkana je ko karte fayo nyin aman kummaya fenno mi yalon ka kummayata bakele nga finti nga karte fay ni nga karte fay nsulata min la mba sotola bar nim man finti nga karte fay nko nyin kay nga bula je doro min be winna bo winnal hani wonti because fonse carte le fay nga finti nam be larin tato dawda dula ni aja carte fay lung abuka ke do kuti ni wala nyinte ko mun nyanta finti la lebe dawda yene carte fay akoliyata akui aya diata nyanta ina le carte fay because ni man carte fay wala ila county ila kawmu carte le so ni man carte fay amin ila kawnyin iya nakarle
so carte fay o kumata bakele so mbadi be dani la nga finti nga carte fay ngana inshallah mi alaba min tambindila se carte fay sababu kentelte
abarka ba ke Mr. Tambiru
Mudu Jata mukiti di wonde jam bi jam so ko jam
bari mu service man wala fan ami
inshallah fana mo service man on
fo ye kole akusotole kate fayo Kenya la wala pour ka dun ka fayro ke kole akusotole jele ba
hani be tembo min to jawo kay abe soniyade ne kana nyame ka funti wala bos mol man trasiare njang mol binaka mol nara janjulan lak bos ndemban na julan bare mol won nara janjulan bos mol ko tambinde la ko da ko kana ja ndere man funti nan juna rek bare jang kol ya ko ti jam nara nyamin de nga fay sele dum funti no hadin to fon am e mambara fan kan to fon jiwe o inshallah
ya so bidung e kafnyol min yalon ko albe do ko kilinne nyin temmola kalum be bi melun ne kono men kumayata banko be mu be kan ibe mun na sotola ka foye bilon wala mi yalon ko me kate fa wala kono te
min fola jama moli wala nyinte ko moli ya kata ye funtinan nyin carte fayo area council carte fayo kumayata lanin kumayata bak moli ye funtinan bake ye na ye carte fay kumayata bak inshallah
alright finally ye kuma kan sotole be men dila kuma kan labo
na kuma kan mo labo be kala mbal fana jayila bake alla do ko nyima albe min ke kantente karo nyim fana mu do ko kende balati kana ka itandi molla min be kere because albe min ke kantente abeti ada bakele abbe du wala fana alma ali alla ko alla ko ke nyatota ko alma ali alla place yuru wala kila hormo sallallahu alaihi wasallam inshallah
Baraka. Just to remind you that you're watching at Gambian Talents TV at this moment in the Kitty 2 in the upper basic school here, where the independent candidate who supposed to be NPP candidate at first now becomes an independent candidate. Ahmad Gitteh will be voting at 11 o'clock as communicated earlier on. So we are here waiting for him. But in the meantime, we're also talking to people with regard to the environment, what is happening here, and whether they are feeling any difficulty in terms of getting inside to vote and disperse quickly, and also their opinion about the turnout, how people are coming, especially youth and the women who are mostly affected by this election in terms of representation. So just to remind you again that you're watching at Gambian Talents TV. Once again, we will continue to ask people about their opinions with regard to the election in the meantime. Thank you. Konto.
De mi soro je o ka kare o kai a fele ngadi amol la
ya fayda already bari man di photo ji soto ji camera juwe
no man fen soro je mo min fona je fo ka dia rek je
okay so sila be nyinin kala mina doron ko mingi be mona fono la e nyongole because ngajele ko boy sol jamal bi je be mam fintina folo nga lo men ki jang ka melje baake wala musolti yani ke bal
bol bina kan ko de hon adult nan ko re bina kan ne no dol tara firol re no so da sumanda kirene na bari kanana ne no mo jigo soro ko bolo finde kan ne yeah
last election o cancelo election o ya fayla no
last one
election o men tambita ten
no o mandara ja no ma fay ye bravo mo le wan mandara ja finde da
okay ye kuma kan soto le kuma kan labango pour ka fo mo le mi yalon ko ite fiya kuma ta bakele e lefta fola
jewo kay no fen soro baga je na wan ko dam mati no na happy ta fu mo la findo kana kare fay yeah
abaraka ba
yeah thanks
yo itonde nganing ibuta min do ma fanne kiti kono jam
nte kiti bo wuta kiti
kiti min do ma fan
woy ga karo
yekole akusoto le pour ka carte nyum fay brina tanan
ani ma wo to
bitum ngajele kebal mel be ko ite nyongol iman siya jambake ka carte fay jang iman siya bake kamel je fondin ke le ngani moko tengol ise mon kuma le soto no pour ka foy
ke balu
mel be ko ite tembol
o jama soto jele yo jama bi jele bari jama kiye bari bi janya onya so nya yemi fo ya beti atanya o ku bibi mbida men defanda to nya na di amo ko batala
ake batandi
akam batandi bar ko to wallahi Allah hani nyaadare no ko mo be créer no fulo nin di amo to ndo fa ba
ya baraka bake woto mbatu nga ite bula parce que mbatu nge bula woto problem te wala baraka bake we cannot continue disturbing him. So just to remind you again that now let me just look at the time. We have almost 3 minutes to 10 o'clock. Itondi ngani botaminto mafanne kiti kono jang
the tomu lamin sambleti mol ka fonye lamin boy sambu dalam councilor di Marax award and dalam the newly elected councilor today for Marax award this award the dami and the kiti sate bala kono jamin bala
okay bi ngaje le bi mukate fayolti lunne men ko mata banko kan election do na la tambitam botamen kono ma meeting councilor election o ila jeroto molla fintinya yaje nyaadile nyin election la nin election do men tambita nyin tembola nana ta muso la karola kam yutso la karola nin kebal la karola
kin don nin toltabe fadal kadu minatina nyin election o moli ya diamta ko la ko campaign le pour mo be fint despite be party o party to sakojang nga tamale tara sate be to ka tandi mo be la e finti na kate fay ni jibe fana candidate do abota skin kiti satel ko ne ka fo mi Ahmad Gitteh jan dingolum albaja bina election an bina kate fay wala jan albaja so o kamala atinna le jammol e finti la be kate fay la nyamale momo ibe patio minto ilafta fayla dami ya fay woto barin tadale nga obe campaign janko mol be finti ta carte fay ila vote wala mila choice ma ilafta la dami yake woto bar min kumata mo be ta carte fay na nyanto wala ñinon na pawati ñinon na ko beti ñantale ka finti ka carte fay inshallah nga jiki ko mol be finti la jang ñi sate to jam mol be finti la ka carte fay
bitung ise mung kuma kan dole sudo pour ka laje kuma kan min kuma ta kuma kan labo ka laje bawo mol be jube kan ne brin gambia kono fu gambia bantala yin tembola anum comme be lunne kono fana min kuma ta bake mayoral and chairmanship election na tunnol kan comme ya fo nyame ise mung kuma kan labo ne sudo men ba ibe la kuma kum fala wala do
wala ya maroti bawo nyim election kanala katambi bantu la sinyo ya mbenyo kanne nga badi ya nin kapnyo ya min bije nga wo tamandi ngake ni carte fay ita sila sokono ni bela ta min o mi ni be min kele mi la moy carte fay result sol ni IC abon min feke nga ko fo waje nga tambi wala nga do ko ke comme mo lafta la nyami alma nga kayro soto alma gambe kayro soto alma nga election kayro ko nga ban kayro kon wala mun ko mo salam ala baraka bak mbal fana ak tentulam bal jayila alla do ko kendo ana alla kata ko kendo na tolinte dunia tajila molta moyla o fana mbal tentulam bal jayila ala baraka
bak nga tentu ngaje doron nga tentu ngaje atelem fo makkan siloti maraki sawor hani kabe doron comme kansiloti nyen tembola maraki sawor present kansilo hani kabi ka itande mol la doron ko mol bina kanne al halo be nyamen somanda sa aba falin kanne mol bina kan nyamen wala siata ke bal musul lani fonding kel be siarne nyin tembola ka karte fay pour ka al hakilo bulan don min yalon ko ben jube ka life nyin tembola ko be kiti tule dinkira to mi yalon ko comme kumala la bongo men fodoron Ahmad Gitteh be karte fay la woldo bari tamo nyin sa nyin tembola be 10 o'clock le 11 o'clock ko wala nyin tembola na karte fay o kola na be diamula kuma kan men suto mole kuma kan daw men suto pour ka fo gambe nole nso fintinde mole ngai tandila o kola sena pak nganata bari kurka mol hakilo bulan doron ko men me jubero ren tembola ko an dalta ka kenya men doron be continue ka ke wala nyama sango sang election o election kaje ko nim bota nyinto bina nyateli na men na suto ka bo wularo ka da suto kam fo jani fano be kala wala result solti ke fo mole ibina nyamen ibe futalam ma nyamen ka bo IEC amanke ko me mol la kuma kan wolti kamel bonde wata formol kono janning announcement o be kala bari announcement ni yalon ko bota IEC la chairman o fon wulu min kata ali won jati fana be kala wala sen kan mole doron ka fo yewoto mba fula le doron ko alse fero ka le continuer pour ka mol jube alse continuer ka TV ni jube ka bren suto fo janni sumanda pour ka result ul fali abe nyame banko ka nyin tembola bal tento lam bal jela
ngejo
iton dinga ni bota kiti min to ma fanne
nte jali ka sanya bota kiti jal kalula ma fon
jalika ye kolya ku soto le bang ka kela carte fay jeni ba fay la ni briya fay nyin tembola
man kolya ku soto mantana soto hane berin nata kay fo sewo do randun ta ku kayro ko non finta ku kayro
donc council election o min tambita e carte fanu jande ba
ha nga fay jang
kuwol ɓe ñaaɗile council élection o mo lafintola karola fonninke lafintola karola nana taw tembola nin bi alhaaloje ñamin yemum kulleji je min alon ko different o bije doman nin
najero fe de nyindo de molbe nakane kende kede najero fe mol finta nyata dina wati
awto won ɗon mol man finte bagete la
mol man finte ba nyin kay mol finte kande kende kende mol man nafol mol man nafol
jamal be koma
kende ke fawde kende kede jama sorta wulo ko ne be labana carte fa wala jan hade
bitun sila ese mun kuma kan laban ne soto be men fola mole doron mel be jube kan tembola
nyin kay banku di amina te kay nga finti na nyantole mana carte o fa en sula fo mbadi banku di wali wala mun nakuma kan
abaraka ba ke jali
okay abaraka
on de ngani bota min to
de to man sata fatilati bota kiti janne
okay masata council election o carte fayno jande
hankay nya fayde
bitun alhaalol be ñaaɗile nanata mol la finto la nan kana fondinkel maybe kebal mol la finto ke ñakete ñamin pass election o men tamita ni ñindo yeje ñaaɗile
mashallah ñi carte fawo be diare ne doro mol be finti kan doro ñi wo kay ñi do mol be finti kan ne doro ando ngaje fana bitaka ñame be kullin
so bitun isse muna soto no ka fo mole bawo be mu carte lunnete mi yalon lun ko mare balem throughout the country banko be mu me kan bitun ite mun ko kan ne soto min yamira ko nyin akum mata bakele pour ka fo mole mel be jube kan nyin tembo
defe min bete ataje ni min winta momo e laayi do minta yo correct ndi dora isaji banko e di antol fanan na jang ko dol si sonia ba duwala kare momo be karte fayla ya jibe momi ya lon ko min ko asi fonninke wala do ko sammano asi fonninke ma ko no ay musol ma ko nga karte di ala dora ay si de aje wala nyam
baraka ba
okay fana ya baraka
doron ba fule ko nyin tembola Ahmad Gitteh haynang independent candidate for West Coast Region chairmanship Ahmad Gitteh afele afutata nyin tembola ate nyin carte fay dinkirato membe kitila kiti 2 carte fay la ila karambo men wala mila opa basic school oti afila dun tanang kata mo jube doron kaje ko nyin tembola be 11:51 wala be taka nyin tembola 9 minutes to 12 o'clock at this moment kibaro men sono wolen ko 11 labe na bar wato data demanding felenting adun tanang turkana nyin kama kana la carte fay bitum be men kila doron ci futate doron Ahmad Gitteh fintindi ko laning ala carte kiso fay nasina kacha be mol ma folo mo le doron ci continue ka gamen talent TV jubere nyin tembola
No, it's your city pride. Abdallah, ileke, I mean, can do you? Yeah, you will have
Yeah, that was Chris Ahmad Gitteh, the independent candidate for West Coast chairmanship. For the independent candidate for West Coast chairmanship, Ahmad Gitteh. Who has a little bit conflict with the National People's Party and still went ahead to contest for this election.
Expectations towards the outcome of this election. So in a minute, we will be talking to Ahmad Gitteh, an independent candidate.
Yeah, just to remind you again that you're watching at Gambian Talents TV at this moment at the Kitty 2 at the Upper Basic School where the independent candidate Ahmad Gitteh will be voted. We're telling you to stay tuned as we're going to have a little bit discussion with him right after casting his vote. Thank you. kal hakilo bulandi doron ko albe Gambian Talents TV le jube kan nyin tembola albe kiti tule jube kan la primary school ila upper basic school ro deme yalan ko independent candidate Ahmad Gitteh be carte fayda wala to nyin tembola kal hakilo bulandi doron ko albe Gambian Talents TV le jube kan
Now that you have cast your vote, how do you feel?
Very fulfilled. Let me first and foremost thank all of you journalists for a wonderful performance since the start of the campaign. You've been crisscrossing the region, helping us sell our agenda to the populace, helping us reach out to people that will otherwise not be able to know what we have for them. Through your media, we've been able to reach out to people in their houses. We've campaigned, we've told people what we have, and we've conducted ourselves in a very friendly and in accordance with the law. So I am very fulfilled. I'm happy that I participated in this process.
Well, you have taught West Coast region, telling people the intention that you have for the people of West Coast region. With regard to your perception, your chances of winning, has anything changed prior to the campaign and now after the campaign?
I am more optimistic today than ever before. When we are coming in, you knew what happened, and I knew that there were some issues within the party that I was supposed to run for. But what ended up happening, we were not prepared for that, like the undemocratic behavior that was done by my party, I would say the former party. Is something we were not prepared of. So it took us some time to adjust. And as of Thursday, I believe this is going to be my seat by the grace of God. So I'm very optimistic today.
Yeah, Gite, what message?
Well, I mean, we've come to the finishing line, and we've, campaigned, we sold our ideas, we organized rallies and caravans very peacefully. Go and vote. It's your right, but it's also a factor that determines what happens in your region for the next 4 years. So not voting means you are not interested in the development of your region. You don't want to have pipe-borne waters in your villages. You don't want the gardens of women to be fenced, your own mothers or yourselves. You don't want to have scholarships to go to university. You don't want the $30 million annual project for you as youth. So if you don't vote, you don't want development. So I believe you should all go on board. That's the advice. And do it in a friendly manner, and there'll always be one winner. Let us understand that we are neighbors, we are brothers, we are sisters. Elections come and go, but we stay as neighbors and as brothers. So when you win, celebrate in a responsible manner. When you lose, remember that that's not the end of the road. So this is, I think, a suggestion, or I wouldn't call it an advice, but a suggestion I would have for the electorates.
Yeah, finally, what message do you have for your colleagues, I mean, the other candidates?
I mean, we've all achieved something. No one is a loser in this. We've all participated, and we participated because we love our region. We love this region. And we want to bring changes. We want to impact positively on our region. I think that is why everybody took time and spent your resources and money to participate in this very, very difficult election. West Coast is big, and resource-wise, it's very costly. We spent millions, so it's done because you love your people. So let us continue to maintain that spirit, that view about our people, and let's respect them when they decide who they want to lead them for the next 4 years. I think that's what I have for them.
Well, Gite, since you are very optimistic that you will be the chairman of the area council at the end of counting, let's say if I elected, what do you intend to accomplish in the first 100 days in office?
We will first and foremost want to know what is happening at the area council. We have our 9-point agenda. But first and foremost, we need to know what is happening in the council. How much money do they spend? What is the budget? Sometimes you put something outside as an institution, but quite a different you found when you get in there. So we want to know our balance sheet. We need to know what is happening in terms of spending. We need to know, what assets we have and how many of those assets are liabilities. We want to know the staff role. How many people, in fact, have we staffed? We will have to do a proper assessment, and within a month, we would want to let the people of West Coast know that this is how much we have found. This is the situation we found your council in. And from here, this is what we want to do. If there is any mismanagement, we will have to deal with the culprits, those that are responsible, because zero tolerance for corruption is our number one priority.
Well, Gite, you are running as an independent candidate. As a result of that, you may not have the manpower to have your people present in all the polling stations. But voting started 2+ hours ago. Did you receive any complaint from anywhere?
Yes. But it was swiftly worked on. You have voter list. You have agents with voter list. One of our polling stations in Farato Busumbala, our agent didn't have a voter listed. We've not yet reached that because you have one vehicle going around all these places. And one of the IEC officers asked the guy to go because without the voter list, his presence is useless. And I had to call Faraba at the office to tell him that that's not their bloody business, because even if my agent just comes and sleeps here, it's not anybody's business. We just want to have agents for transparency. Agents' presence here is not just to have voter list. Voter list is not mandatory. You don't have to have it. We don't care whether you have it or not. It's good you have it, but I'm even telling them you have two opposing parties that are helping us. NPP and UDP are mortal, opponents. So, if there's a person in a UDP list and not in NPP list, that individual will not vote. It doesn't matter whether anyone else is there. So the presence of NPP and UDP is enough for us. Because everybody that votes, NPP will make sure they have that individual on the list. UDP will make sure they have that. So we don't care about it. We want to make sure our agents are here. When the counting starts, that is where the issue will be. We want them to be present. But to tell us that, our agents have to leave because they don't have voter list, that is a very serious violation of the rights of the parties. But then Faraba Jane, who works with IEC, was very swift to put them in their place and let them understand that it's not their business as to whether we have voter lists or not. What we need is we have our appointment letter from IEC and our agents are here. What they come with is not IEC's business. I think that was the only thing.
And finally, Gite, how do you plan to spend the rest of your day?
So I'm going down. My people must be hungry. I want to check how they are doing, and I also want to spend some part of the day with my mom because I miss her. She's around, and usually when I vote here, I take that opportunity to go have some time with her and wait for the results.
You went inside. Hope you didn't vote for Nkobada Bosi this season.
Yanks. Now that's very funny.
Thank you very Thank you very much. That was independent candidate Ahmad Gitteh, who just casted his vote here at Kitty Phase 2 here at the Upper Basic School at this moment. Just to remind you again that you're watching at Gambian Talents TV. That is Ahmad Gitteh. Since after the controversial primaries that occurred last time, he still went ahead to contest as an independent candidate for Brikama Area Council chairmanship. And today he has already casted his vote, and then you all can hear from him. I don't need to repeat everything. You all can hear from him. And just to tell you once again that you're watching at Gambian Talents TV, and just to remind you again that we are not going to relax. Our reporters are different areas, and then we're going to spend the rest of the night, and then give you the results as we receive them from the Independent Electoral Commission's chairman Ali Momar Jai for the rest of the night until Sunday morning. So, and also if there are celebrations also, we will endeavor to bring you, and the most important part of it. And once again, we thank you once again until another time. Thank you.
Barabukadomo di masa dia tuliye kani madam makamulum kibar lebenda barabukadomo baba di makataile tulolo inna baba wasintin state ngoluko ngoluko wasintin state ngoluko ngoluko sa apply no kaniya tare man tare do kola ibe do kola foi man tare do kola working family task credit going pele mesilo kan katanyining signing amoy signing ya moy fanay wuli yatanyining sibe sito wuli efisiati ko nibe wasentim bankoka kairo nata e konko baila wasino babule yatanyining February 1st la bela chila na mugudo wasentim bankoka na modila siyade gano baninul mankan fali malonko nyurbe makoyro lela fali malonko nyurbe marolela fali malon nyurbe makoyro lela fali malonko Washington State yekibaro le natanma bejambaro lela Washington State yekibaro le natanma bejambaro lela kodo kuladu na jambaro du malambalu ibato lela kodo kuladu na jambaro du malambalu ibato lela Washington West Africa sentam koli boy Kona a blessing binava working families tas craving sanyini Kona a blessing muna simbinava working families tas craving sanyini Manke don tolo tiborola so yatanyini No sign sign, you know more can sign sign. Miliardo ku 2022 wala baso tala sign sign. Hani dora kirinde do kungo zaza to sign sign. Manza kundala na mo bunda sartol dundile sign sign. Ikonga nanga dundi juna pomfana sa to sign sign. Uliye katoke kwisa so to sign sign. Local na mo kanim bunda wasintim banko na se phone yurubela sontala sign sign. This one is fine fine. Nindo di wondo man killing ko manza kundala federal government nindo na to sign sign. This one is fine fine. Timandi iko yela sarto timandi iko timandi ni yela sarto timandi iko sa soto kelno min kanyanta dola wuli kilinge me fulola baba timandi iko timandi ni yela sarto timandi iko timandi isa soto kelno min kanyanta dola wuli kilinge me fulola baba timandi makamala Kaito tebulu ima apply no wa wangolu contact baba wa was nyala molu silla alla kullo malbe kantabine koko wawankodu mbana ibatolela alikana silla alikata wawankodu ya wawankodu Washington State yekibarole natalma oh bejambarole la Washington State yekibarole natalma baba bejambarole la kodokulalu najambarolu malambalu ibatole la kodokulalu najambarolu malambalu ibatole la